Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Roxanne Sasha here, also known as the Resilient Mum. Welcome back to day 6 and thank you for staying around and doing this Bible study with me. As always, I pray that it blesses you. Today we are going to be looking at Genesis 12 verses 1 to 5. Now the Lord had said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will show thee. And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. So Abram departed, as the Lord had spoken unto him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed out of Haran. Verse 5 and last. And Abram took Sarai his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their substance that they had gathered, and the souls that they had gotten in Haran, and they went forth to go into the land of Canaan. And into the land of Canaan they came. Just like the people that were in the Bible beforehand, Adam and Eve, Noah, and now Abram, God had given them all clear instructions of what he wanted them to do. God said to Abram that from him, he was going to make a great nation. You see, there was much promise over Abram's life. He said that he will bless him, make his name great, and be a blessing. Can you imagine if God came to you right now and God said to you, I'm going to make you a blessing. Your name is going to be great. You are a blessing. There's so much power in that whole scripture. There's so much power in that dialogue because God is raising Abram up. It's nothing that Abram did, but God saw what God had planted inside of Abram, and God knew that Abram was the one for this particular task. And he decided to speak blessings over Abram. Abram, like Noah, was obedient. He didn't challenge God. He didn't stop him to ask him why. He was just obedient. He took up his family and then he went to the land of Canaan. Abram didn't always get it right though. We do learn of the time where he and his wife Sarai went to Egypt, and Abram actually was dishonest and he said that Sarai was his sister rather than saying that she was his wife. Of course he had his reasons, but we know that it's never good to lie. Even though Abram didn't always get it right, Abram remained obedient, and his obedience, just like Noah, paid off in the end. In Genesis 15, Abraham then speaks to God about him not having children. God's response was simple but effective. Genesis 15 verse 5 says, And he brought him forth abroad and said, Look now toward heaven and tell the stars, if thou be able to number them. And he said unto him, So shall thy seed be. Now, in verse 6, it also says, And he believed in the Lord, and he counted it to him for righteousness. God told Abram to look up at the sky and to count the stars. And we know that it's impossible to do so because there's so many stars up there. There's just so many. It's very impossible. And although we may not be able to do it, God knows how many stars are in the sky, which is amazing and speaks volumes of God's character. The point of why God told Abram to do that was because Abram would never be able to count the amount of stars in the sky, and God knew that. But that is how many descendants that God was going to bless Abram with. And as he spoke it, it came to pass. Again, just like Noah, when God said to Noah that he would keep his family safe, he assured him of their safety. And he also spoke to him about the rainbow being their covenant. Abram believed God. He had no reason to doubt God. He had no reason to believe that God was not going to fulfill his promise to him. Despite Abram's shortcomings, his faith and trust in the Lord did not waver, nor did it fall short. He trusted everything, every single word that God said to him. In the same way, may we always trust God's promises, always, and knowing that what God cannot do does not exist. I have seen in so many ways in my life, especially my daughter's life, in the lives of people whom I love, family, friends, how God has stepped in and God has changed situations. There have literally been closed doors, and God is the one who has opened those doors. There has been lots of no's, and God is the one who has changed those no's into yeses. It's not man's doing. It's all because of who God is and how God will always look after his children. So today I'm coming to you to tell you, I don't know what season of your life you're in. I don't know what you may be going through. I want you to trust God. I want you to have the boldness and the confidence of Noah. I also want you to have the trust that Abraham had in the Lord, knowing that our God, the God that we serve, is never going to fail you, not ever in this lifetime or next. I pray that you have a blessed afternoon. Take care. Bye.